What would you do if you caught me cheating on you?
What would I do if I caught you cheating on you? Nothing, because it won't happen.
What do you think is the most memorable day in our marriage?
The most memorable day in our marriage. I would say the most memorable day in our marriage was, I think, a few days after we had gotten married. We had this big fight. I don't know if you remember, we had this huge fight. And if you ask me what the fight is about, I won't even remember what the fight was about, but we had this very big fight. And after the fight, we just decided to just sit down and just talk about it. And talk about the fight and how to move forward. And I just loved the way we were able to solve that problem without anyone hearing about it, because we live in a compound that's very confined, that everyone can hear everyone can hear what you have to. And although we're angry and we were talking harshly to each other, never once did we raise our voice to the point that anyone could hear what was going on. And within hours of that fight starting, we were back. It was as if we had not even fought. It was as if we had not even fought, and we were just back teasing each other, tackling each other, and doing other stuff. That one. And that I would say by far that's one of the most memorable part of our marriage to me. That first fight we had, and how we were able to solve our problems without bringing in a third person. So that's one of the most memorable moments in our marriage to me.
Okay.
How about you?
Okay. It was right after we got married, that's after our wedding. There was an issue that came up. Yes. And we were at a crossroads as to how to solve it. I don't think you remember what the issue was, but it needed some tough decision. But I really liked the way we're able to figure it out at the end. It showed me that yes, when tougher situations come, we both know that we can be able to definitely find ways and means to deal with the situation, and not let the situation overcome or try to swallow us in any way. We'll be able to sit down and find ways and means possible to solve this so that they'll be calm waters. So yes, like what happened right after our wedding, was one of the most memorable.
What one change have you noticed about me since we got married?
Okay. Well, sorry to say this, but disorganized person. Yes. So disorganized. Your shoes will be here, your clothes in the east, your perfumes in the north, like so disarranged. But what I did, and I feel like a bit proud, was to, guide you on how to put these things here. If it comes to important documents that you might need, you don't mix it up with the unimportant ones. Now I can see that change. You place it at a place where you know that, okay, I'll remember that my shoes are here and my clothes, I've arranged it in this way in the wardrobe. Okay, so that's I mean, one change that I really feel proud of.
I remember something like I came back from work, took off my shoes and placed that, and I just placed this out. Then I just remember Charlie. It just occurred to me, Charlie, put the shoe where it's supposed to be. Esther will come back right now and start.
Yes.
So quickly, I just took the shoe, I went to put it on the shoe rack. And yeah, I'm a bit of, maybe I call myself, I tell myself it's organized chaos.
I don't believe in that.
Yes, madam.
Okay.
Okay, so what change have I noticed since we got married? One thing that I've noticed since we got married is you've become a bit more patient.
Oh, was I impatient?
You've become you've become a bit more patient. You've become a bit more relaxed. Because you are someone, like, you were someone that was, you were always on the edge.
Yeah, that's true.
You were always on the edge. You were always expecting something bad to happen. You were always on the edge, like, and you were always trying to you were always overthinking.
Yes,
That's true. You were overthinking things. And I'll always be like, Charlie, don't put the cart ahead of the horse. And you tell me that, what is that?
It's very logical. I mean, the cat is a small animal, so it has to be in front.
I'm like, don't put the cat ahead of the horse. It's like, oh, the cat is a small animal, it's supposed to be ahead of the horse. But I just appreciate the fact that you've listened to every piece of advice I give you with regards to you not getting ahead of yourself, you not overstretching yourself, and you sometimes stepping back to really just take a second look at the problems or the situations that we may have, and trying to find another way to deal with it rather than just being on the edge and being So that's one thing I've noticed.
Okay. What one thing did I ever do to disappoint you?
One thing you ever did to disappoint me? I don't think I can think of a single thing. For now. I don't think because I'm one person who is very proud of your achievements. I'm extremely proud of how far you've come, who you are, and I always feel the need to celebrate you. I always feel the need to celebrate you. No matter how small your achievements are, I always feel the need to celebrate you. So I don't think you've done anything or said anything or no, I can't think of anything.
My idea, pa.
Okay, what about me? What have I done to disappoint you? What thing have I done to disappoint you? I'm scared.
No, I'm trying to remember, but yes, there's one. I've told you several times to teach me how to ride a bicycle, but so that's one thing.
Now, how will I teach you how to ride a bicycle?
That's just by the way.
Right.
But no, I just can't think of one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you could change one thing in our marriage, what will it be?
Honestly, nothing. I just love the way we are. And I pray and continue. I pray that it stays the way it is, and it will be much more happier, much more beautiful. Yes.
I concur.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this ride. I don't want it to stop. I don't want it to change.
Me neither.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you next.
Describe the moment you knew you were going to get married to me.
The moment I knew I was going to get married to you was when I remember that exact moment I knew I was going to get married to you. I was coming from a place. I don't really remember the place I was coming from. And I was talking with Victor.
Yeah.
I was talking with Victor, and the issue of relationships and all of those things came up. And the only person that kept coming to my mind was you. I remember I just told Victor that whenever I think of you, I feel at peace. And I just know in my heart of hearts that I was going to marry you. I just knew it. I just knew it in my heart of hearts that I was going to marry you. That's why when I first came to, when I approached you, I didn't approach you I want us to be in a relationship. I don't remember if you remember.
Yeah.
I told you I want to marry you. That's what I told you. The very first day I told you that I told you I wanted to marry you. So I just knew that from that day that I was speaking with Victor, and whenever I thought of you, I just felt at peace. I just felt calmness, and just knew actually, if I marry this girl, else Charlie, something will do me. Yeah. So, okay. Same question.
A person that I like to observe a lot. So even in the early stages of our relationship, if you noticed, you were mostly the one asking me lots of questions about myself, about my life. And then I'll be asking you some few questions here and there, but I just want to generally observe the kind of man I'm with, and then make a final decision as to whether I'll want to be with you for the rest of my life. So with me, one thing about me is that I will not ask you so many questions so that you'll be on the alert that, hey, this girl, the way she's asking me these plenty questions, it means she's observing my movements, the way I talk and all. I just want you to be yourself when you're with me, so that I'll get to know who you really are. And as time went on, I realized that no, I'll just be a big fool to let you go. You're just one of a kind. I just can't let you go.
Thank you.
And what I want, I get. So yes.
Hey. Okay, madam. Okay. So I'm asking the next question, right? Okay. What are some things I do that make you feel that I don't love you?
Oh. No, none that comes to mind. No. I felt like this hasn't occurred to me, no, to be honest. And same question to you.
Nothing.
Okay. Then let's move to the next question. Do I make you better in any way?
Yes.
How?
Yes, you make me better. You make me want to be a better husband, be a better pastor, and a better father to our yet to be born daughter. And I just love the way you always push me. You always push me to be better. You do not do it overtly. You do not do it overt like no, but there's a way you carry yourself that makes me want to pull my weight to make you proud. So yes, you are making me a better person. Not just a better husband, you are making me a better person. Okay. Same question to you.
Yes. With me, you make me become a much better person by always encouraging me that I can do so much more. If only I set my mind to it and focus on it, I can achieve whatever I want to achieve. And that has helped me to become much, much better, because there was a time whereby I was like in a shell, in a cocoon, like I just didn't want to come out and then try to explore like in other opportunities and all that. But even when I don't believe in myself sometimes, or when I have this low self-esteem, you just encourage me that, hey, I can do much better, like I can achieve whatever I want to achieve. And it has made me become a better person. And I thank you so much for that.
So, next question. What one thing do I do around the house that annoys you?
Now that I know that you are still in the process of organizing things, but sometimes you forget and then you go back to
Default.
Default. Sometimes I'll come back from work and I'll see shoes in the north, t-shirts here, socks lying, and I'll be, I just don't know like how to express this feeling that I get. Oh, but I like the way that, or maybe when I say, babe, the shoes, like you immediately do something about it. You are not like, oh, my bread or something. You put it like in order. Mm-hmm. So it's a step-by-step thing. Mm-hmm. I just hope we'll finally get there. My bread.
My bread. My bread. No problem.
Okay, my turn.
You said it, my bread.
What would you do if you caught me cheating on you?
What would I do if I caught you cheating on you? Nothing, because it won't happen. Nothing, because it won't happen. That's how much I trust you. So,
thank you for trusting me.
There's nothing. That's how much I trust you. That there is no way If you cheat on me, then that means hell has frozen over.
You know, right?
Maybe I told you. Am I right or die?
Yeah. We are in this together.
Yes.
Forever.
Love you.
I love you more.